Okay, children, gather round. Dante has a story. Now! I should probably open up my voice changer now.
There it is. Okay. So, from the top, Elijah met Alyssa on Tinder, but this is a tale for another time. We can tell this later. Long story short, Elijah and Alyssa dated for, I don't know, like 3 weeks or some shit. So after calling it quits, they still kept in contact for reason unknown. Again, ask Elijah. I don't know. That's on him. Anyway, so a bit down the road, Alyssa to Elijah was like, I want to play Dungeons and Dragons. You want to try it? And Elijah's like, yeah, I don't see why not. And Alyssa's like, okay, but I don't know anyone who can DM, so I gotta find someone. And naturally, onto Tinder you go. So around roughly that same time, one of the two had the idea of playing trivia and going to trivia nights around town. And this is where our timelines merge. Now, Alyssa goes on Tinder, finding the aforementioned Casey, who in his bio mentioned that he can DM in Dungeons and Dragons. Now, when Alyssa matched with him, she made it very clear that she was not interested in anything sexual or romantic, and was solely looking for a DM in Dungeons and Dragons. Casey seemingly was all good with that. Now, Alyssa mentioned to Elijah that she found a DM and suggested bringing him to one of these trivia nights so that they could meet each other and get to know each other beforehand, whatever. Not a bad idea. So we all go to trivia at Swifties and things are relatively normal. Nothing really out of the ordinary. We ate and played trivia. We won that night, actually. Yeah. Final question was history based. So everything was fine. We got ice cream after. Amir said he was getting hard. That's another story. But we'll get back to that later. Now everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. So the next time we meet up, we're all at Elijah's house. Yeah, I'm looking cute. Anyway, we get to Elijah's house, and when Elijah and Casey show up, Casey comes wielding a bowl of chicken wing dip, and also a small container of chives, about yay big, actually. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. He's like being a good guest. He brought food. He brought chives, for some reason, and everything's good. But as the night progresses, shit starts getting fucky. So first things first, at the time I was a King Dedede main in Smash, as was Casey, so naturally we had to 1v1 for supreme bragging rights. Now, I JV4'd this nigga so bad. Okay, if you don't know what a JV4 is, it's basically when you're playing a 3-stock match and you do not take damage. He did not hit me a single time. Not once. I'm not bragging. I don't think I'm good at the game. He was just atrocious. So that's fine, I guess. And we start playing Smash as a group because, it's a children's party game. So, shortly after that, we are trying to set up Smash, and I look over to my right, and I see Elijah sitting next to Alyssa, and I see, I don't know, this nigga's foot was under her shirt. Bro, Elijah, what were you doing, bro? What were you doing? Okay. So I don't know what the fuck is going on, but then I look over to our man Casey, and so I look over to Casey, and this is what I see. So we're gonna play Smash? Alright, so he's just sitting there cucked out of his mind. So the rest of the night goes on and Elijah continues to be incredibly flirty with Casey. Incredibly flirty with Alyssa. And Casey's just getting more and more cucked as the night goes on, which normally wouldn't be a problem because, again, need I remind you, Casey was supposed to be okay with the fact that Alyssa didn't want to, be in a relationship or do anything sexual and whatnot. So the night goes on, things are fine, I suppose. But then when we come to night's end, so they're getting ready to leave. As they leave, this is when the chives disappear. The chives that were supposed to be for Elijah are just gone. Just gone. Probably because Elijah cucked him and he was mad. But, what happens happens. But here's the best part. Okay, so on the ride home, they both lived in Syracuse, so they have about an hour ride home or so. Casey, I don't know, he must have thought he was being slick as fuck or something, because sorry. On the ride home, he's like, to Alyssa, of course. Hey, now I know you're not into sex and all that, but if you ever want to try anything, you should hit me up.